Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor's back with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds
that's where he started his career.
we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Freddie Steinwinder III scores it 116 to 111. Judge Alfredo Polanco scores it 115 to 109. And Judge David Taranto scores it 116 to 109. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And new
That's right.
IBF Middleweight Champion of the World, Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor.
Hey, and he's back, two-time middleweight champion of the world.
Many people said he shouldn't be in this Teddy, but he was in it and he won it. What do you say now?
I say he took the advantage.
I think he could beat Miguel Cotto. He's too big.
I think he could beat Miguel Cotto. I was thinking the same thing. I think he could beat Miguel Cotto. What about he could beat Alvarez? Jermain's that right hand of Jermain Taylor. That's his son.
You got an old car. You got
I see the Watson twins in there. I see the Watsons in there. I think he's
Al Heyman dude too.
Yeah. But I think his promoter might be Luther Bell, man. Cause I see Luther Bell in the background there.
Luther Bell is a promoter, but Al Heyman is his manager.
Yeah, that's right.
He had an opportunity.
He started off with Luther Bell when he got in the bronze in the 2000 Olympics.
Bernardo Osuna is attempting to talk to the new champion.
The new champion.
Thank you very much, Todd. Jermain, many people thought
you get an interview with Jermain Taylor.
World title tonight. What does it feel to hear those words and new world champion?
I heard it before, now I'm hearing it again. You know, I just thank God. I thank Al Heyman. Thank you, Al Heyman. We did it, baby. Coming home with the belt. Who's next?
Good job, Jermain.
Now, you know that he injured his knee in the 7th round. What does it say about the man that was in front of you for him to continue despite the injury and finish on his feet?
He's a warrior. He did the same thing I would have did. I would have kept fighting. You got to keep fighting in this sport right here. You got to keep going. And he did exactly what I would do.
Hassan Endam won his
he's fighting Hassan
the mandatory for the IBF last week against Stevens, Peter Quillins.
How you like that one?
Who do you want next as a new champion?
I don't know.
Don't tell the truth, man.
The Don might beat him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
In my whole career.
But that's a good fight.
That is true. So Jermain Taylor.
But if he beating the Don, I think he's ready for the big guy.
He could land that right hand though. That right hand of Taylor's is bad, man. I ain't got no right hand like that.
Let's see if we can get a word in with Sam Soliman. Sam, not many people would have done what you did after that 7th round. Talk to me about what happened with your knee.
I did a little bit in training and I had a really good physio. He really made it go on. I nearly had to pull out of the fight, but absolutely no excuses, because if he wasn't as good a fighter as he was, former undisputed world champion, I would have been able to come home with the goods. But his performance, you can't take that away from him. The knee was fresh and fine when I was fighting, so it wasn't an old injury that came back because of bad luck. It was because of his good performance by Jermain.
Now, you recovered once in 2007 from a medial collateral knee injury against Anthony Mundine. Now, you're over 40. Was this it, or do you see yourself fighting again?
No, I'm not going to take up table tennis just yet. That's my next sport. But, I mean, I kept going for three reasons. One, my son Samir and Victoria, my goddaughter, it was their birthday. I missed their birthday being here to do what I love to do, and to perform for these fans and my fans, family and friends and sponsors who've looked after me. And so happy birthday to them, to my son and my goddaughter Victoria. And also the Legacy of Hope, Nelson Mandela Foundation. They gave me so much strength when I went to the Children's Hospital and saw what they go through. It makes this job easy looking at what they do, and I look forward to doing some work with them guys. I know you're watching. Love you guys, and I promise you when I come back, I'll come back stronger.
Takes a real man to do what Sam Soliman did tonight. Teddy, Todd, back to you.
Damn. You look at a champion, you look at what's inside them, what comes out of them. You just heard what's inside of Soliman, what's important to him, what drives him, and why he was a champion at 40 years of age. And he will always have that title.
And he refused to make an excuse, and he had an obvious one. He gave all credit to Jermain Taylor, who is now the new IBF Middleweight Champion of the World.
This dude, two-time world middleweight champion.
Yeah, man. All right, listen. That Adam fight is hard, man. Boy, that IBF belt look like it's gonna be handed, but you know what, Jermain could.
I don't know. We gotta see though.
No,
I don't
man,
know.
you know that. Come on, Chris, man. Come on, man. Adam's the fit, but that Taylor performance, man, it shows you he's still, you know, he shows you he's still got him. But that Adam, he moves a lot. But like I like Adam right now. He's more active. But that's a good fight, man. What do you reckon? That gonna be ESPN? That might be ESPN fight again, you know.
It might be ESPN. I'm thinking if ESPN keep putting on, they should finish that hard. Like the ESPN should do that card. Like they make it like a little box off between all them 4 guys. Yeah.
Well, they've already started, so we'd already saw undone, man. I think Curtis Stevenson would have been easy for Jermain Taylor, man. I think that fight.
Curtis Stevenson got knocked out by Jermain Taylor.
Yeah, he would. Well, yeah, I know. He would. I think he would have found it hard though. But he's got that left hook. That would have landed on Jermain Taylor. Would have been interesting. But yeah, man, Jermain looked big, strong. And boy, regardless of everyone's talking about that video what came out recently about Jermain saying he never used a white boy. Boy, like that was I don't know who put that video together, but he's still got court cases pending and stuff like that. Hopefully he sorts that out. But that undone fight is probably going to be the fight next. But right now, Jermain Taylor, two-weight world champion. Chris, anything else you want to add before we sign off?
Yeah, I just want to with the new style he employing, where he leaning on you, that might help him against Lindell.
Yeah, it might do. It's possible. Yeah. Alright, fight fans, that's me, Chris Caban, EJ Boxing Live, and we signing out. Peace.